If not over, then through. What's up for discussion?
Whatever happens next, be sure that I will document it all as accurately as possible.
A magic touch. Breathe deep and move.
Loved one's play. Let's go home. We can play Chase the Gelatinous Cube.
Easier to don some armor than learn to swing a sword. If you can manage the extra weight, that is. Truth.
Something caught your eye then? Careful. Most of my wares can take an eye right out. My weapon.
I'm telling you, that flaming fist is winking at me. You can sing it too long.
What can I do for you? Of course. Wouldn't be allowed to hold them if it weren't for you.
More than the Gazette, mate.
What can I do for you?
It's perfect. Really?
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
There's no time to waste.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Let me work my magic.
Indolence breeds madness.
Let's move.
You look better than ever. You mean better than ever? It was all about Lord Gortash dying.
Oh, right. I don't read him.
Cranium rats. They swarm when an elder brain is near. We must be... beware. A solitary rat may be trivial, but a swarm is dangerous.
Pristine darkness in every direction. Silence, but for the gentle, rhythmic slap of water on rock as your vessel cuts through. An overwhelming force pushes into your mind. The brain. It is here.
Can you smell it? The brine. It's infused with magic. The brain is here.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Waiting. Preparing. Calculating. Evolving.
Getting stronger.
We must be.
Dominated. Controlled. Chase. Devour.
One can't always be a gentleman. Think you can take me on? With haste. So much for peace. No time for mercy.
Soldiers will know themselves. Corruption is in the air. It infects everything it touches.
No one stopped me yet. On my way.
Thrall. Freed. Break. Control.
Deathly silence. The air is stale and putrid.
It's close. Have the stones ready.
Your blood slows. Your senses strung so tight they could snap in an instant.
You think you know why you are here? You think that by killing the Chosen and taking the Netherstones, you can destroy me? You are wrong.
messing with your mind. Don't listen to it. Use the stones.
By eliminating Ketheric, Orin, and Gortash, you have simply unbound me. Exactly as I intended. The crown is now mine to command. Mine alone.
Don't listen to it. Focus on the crown.
The crown is not my weakness. It is what made me what I am. I needed the crown to build an army. I needed the Chosen to bring it to me. They would not have surrendered it freely, so I gave them what they wanted. Power. Just enough that they would play their part in my design. Their part has ended. The next orders will be mine.
I won't allow it. Again, dominate it.
You had your role to play, too. Who do you think told the Chosen about the Astral Prism? Who do you think planted the knowledge of Orpheus's power and the fear of what it could do? When the Chosen sent my thralls to retrieve the prism, who do you think let the Emperor slip its leash, knowing it would be the one to bring you to me?
Were you a part of its plan?
I only needed one Netherstone loosened from the Chosen's grasp to guarantee my freedom. You brought all three back to me. In doing so, you have liberated me. This was your role, and it is complete. Now you will witness the grand design.
We can't afford to let that happen.
I pulled you out just in time. The situation is worse than I thought. This is an Elder Brain. No longer. The magic of the crown has caused it to evolve. It has become something more. A nether brain. I thought so too. But it has been anticipated. I underestimate. We will need to rethink our plan.
I'll take that.
I have assessed our encounter with the Netherbrain from every angle. I know why we failed. The problem was not the stones. The problem was you. You can make only one move at a time, but the Netherbrain calculates every possible at once. It knows what you will do. It knows everything you could possibly do. To defeat it, you would have to think like an Elithid. Better yet, be one. Mine is. You will give the stones to me. I will assimilate Orpheus.
Assimilate him? Skvar! No! Now is the time to liberate.
Do not stand against me.
I will consume his thoughts.
So you would kill him. He is Git's heir.
I realize he is of some significance to you, but he is of even more value to our cause. You still don't trust me. After all we've been through, I freed you from the Nautiloid, prevented you from crashing to your... I came to you as a leader, but I did not shy away from... When you discovered my true identity, I did not flinch from the truth. I encouraged you to fulfill your potential. Or, now I ask you for the last...
Do not forget, there's a card yet to come into play. The orb.
This is a risk we cannot take. You must trust me. Hand me the stones. It is true that I withheld and I appeared to you in the form of some, but I am. Illusion is my language. Do not judge me for being true to myself. I have never judged you. I told you we have to trust one another. I told you the Githyanki would... Still, you... Even united, the Netherbrain was good. Very well. Since you leave me no option but to join the Netherbrain.
We can free Orpheus.
I just hope he'll be receptive to us. The gate is gone. Smash the crystals with that. Gith's beloved son will...
His eyes are unseeing, his voice silenced. But even with his mind caged, you can feel his power.
One day I'll catch a break.
As the Githyanki prince takes his blade, a silent cry pierces your head. It's unlike any sensation you've ever felt.
You reek of Illithid. You took advantage of my powers, and you slaughtered my honor guard. Nonetheless, it seems we must be allies.
Your Majesty, the Prince of the Comet gives true air. It is an honor.
Do not patronize me. You rejected the Illithid when it no longer suited your needs. No doubt you freed me because it suits you now. I will neither forgive nor forget your abuse of my powers. That is true. And it would have been the honorable outcome for one destined to become Geik. You had the opportunity to surrender yourself to my honor guard. They would have given you a noble end. They would have freed me, and I would have stopped the Elder Brain before it evolved into a Nether Brain. All that suffering, avoidable, were it not for the choices you made. In this, we are aligned. I am obliged to overlook your transgressions. We will destroy the Netherbrain together, and put a stop to this nascent empire before it expands into the stars. The Geik was correct about one thing. The Netherbrain's power is beyond us. The hardest metal in the world would not cut through its mind, for it is made of thought itself. At this point, it will take an Illithid to unleash the full potential of the Netherstones. There is not. We face a Netherbrain. For there to be one way to defeat it is unlikely enough. There will not be another. Just as I was free, I will do it. I will become Illithid. I will sacrifice my soul for my people. I will end the grand design.
My prince, you cannot. This is not your burden to bear.
The Netherbrain will be only too pleased to claim me.
My prince, no!
Even in my darkest hours, I knew it was my destiny to save my people. I could never have imagined this would be the way. Give Kartavkim crushed. All to wield these. Let us seek out the Nether Brain and finish this. Once the grand design is ended, kill me. It is the very least you can do. Come. It's time for us to meet our fates and end this illithid nightmare. Through the portal.
Need to find a way through.
We could attempt to sneak past, or just fight our way through.
But my magic.
Looking ahead. Breathe deep and move.
It's dark. Correct. You held the future of the people in your hands. How dare you?
Silence your blasphemous
Voss,
What?
stand down. The true heir.
No. It can't be. Obvious.
The grand design must be...
The duty fell to me.
What of Vlaakith?
You underestimate your own people. Bring them my message. Tell them my fate. Find your nerve, my friend. This champion holds the key to the...
Your Majesty.
I have spoken.
As you wish. I stand at the ready.
Your friendship. Your constancy.
Shabazai.
Now, to the Nether...
We have lost much already, and we will lose more before the day is out. But even when the last soul falls, Baldur's Gate will stand. For Baldur's Gate is more than just a city. It is more than a place of opportunity for those of mercantile spirit. More than a place of refuge for those who are lost. More than a home for friends, loved ones, and adventuring souls. Baldur's Gate is a place where anyone can find what they need, if they're just willing to fight for it. Today, Baldur's Gate needs us. Today, we fight for... You're late, friend. This is the one you spoke of.
That is indeed the one who purged my home of a terrible evil. My father, Ketheric. There's no one I'd trust more to protect this city.
The Fist examines your illithid ally with suspicion. He was not expecting the savior of Baldur's Gate to be accompanied by a mind flare.
Appearances may change, but they do not mask the one within. This one, I know. Observe with whom it traveleth. Friends. This mind flare will fight with thee. It will save thy city and thy lives.
The Fist eyes your illithid ally with suspicion, softening to curiosity. His hostility melting at the recognition that there's more behind those eyes than malice.
My steel is yours, and I'm not alone.
You helped me once. I figured it's time I paid you back. With magic.
The Moon Maiden's silver light is a shield in dark times. Today, it is mine to wield.
And I hold her sword.
You can count on me, little rabbit, and your squiddy friend. I thirst for the hunt.
I'm in the mood to crack some skulls after that fuckery in the Temple of Baal. The City Watch will be glad to oblige me.
Not sure what I have to offer a mind flare, if I'm honest. But I hope my words of encouragement and reassurance will strengthen your resolve.
The journey has been brutal, but I stand here a Hell Rider once more. And I would die a proud man if I died this day.
Nature's servant awaits.
Glad to have you with us, and not a moment too soon.
The air is thick with anticipation. All eyes are on you.
Well said. We'll prepare ourselves. We'll be ready when you call upon us. Balduran's grace be with you.
What's up for discussion?
Bodies, bloods, this is the dream. Knew I was smartster sneaks in. Really? Oh, don't you go getting chopped up. I need customers.
Dost thou need my services? If thou art
Stay low. Fall back! Fall back! Matthew!
Leave him be! We have to keep running!
Mind Flayer! Mind Flayer!
It's over.
There's a glimmer of something beyond his words, but in a moment it's gone, consumed.
My faith will guide me.
Seek and you shall find me. Is that blood? No, never mind.
step forward.
My path be true.
I speak, they
next?
That hit the spot already. Looks like part of the nether brain, but we'll need to be higher up to climb it.
We need to get to that brain. Victory awaits. Taking position.
Swords meet sorcery. Knight to King 5.
Got to focus. Got to press on. Sliced and burned, dashed and diced. Made to yours, splendor.
The dragons will burn them to ash.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
You will bleed for her glory.
Stem this tide of enemies. We must get to the brain.
No bloom, all doom. May it please, Mistra.
Move out fast. It's time.
Can't you feel it? We're almost there. Once we ascend the Netherbrain stem, we'll be in touching distance of the crown. Of reclaiming the powers of Karsus himself. I'm ready. Are you? Then I think it's about time we ascended. Don't you?
The crown of Karsus, the site of power, the site of domination.
The Netherstones might prove more effective if we use them now. Figure from my dreams.
I know you. I know everything about you. Your thoughts, your feelings, your weaknesses. And so do they.
My injuries need tending.
Rough tempest I will raise. Don't get too close.
Take you. Onward.
Impero Invenia Impero
It's on. Impero Invenium.
Survival is all that matters. Death won't kill me yet.
Take you.
Impero Invenia
Not annoyed.
Fancy their chances. With haste.
Stay focused.
Reclaim your home!
Still breathing, despite everything.
protect you.
This is our chance.
Even bound, its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
It's vulnerable, but not defeated. Use the portal. We will bring it down together. Its will is weakening. The brain is almost defeated.
grand design.
This is a chance. Farewell to the Netherbrain. Step to it.
This is it! Its will is weakening!
Impossible. Pain. Fear. Terror. Reconsider. Assess. Implore. Surrender.
There. At last. It is subdued.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute.
And thus, I honor my mother's legacy. The grand design, once again, ended by my line.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of Orpheus's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
I must obey. I must end.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn lithids. The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain. Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity. Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
Loss of a mind is a terrible thing, but this time, I think I'll make an exception.
My powers, they're draining. Just like Mazora said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things.
We did it. The Netherbrain is dead.
The parasite. It's withered. Dead along with the Netherbrain. I am cleansed. I will never be a filthy geich. Only mild offense intended, of course. You did the unthinkable, and I'm grateful for it.
Even when my time in the prism stretched out like eternity, when escape seemed impossible, I never lost hope. I knew that my destiny was to liberate my people, to return to them triumphant. I was wrong. It seems I can only fulfill one part of my destiny. My people will be liberated, but I cannot return to them. Not like this. You helped me destroy that abomination. Now help me destroy myself. You must kill me. But first, Lae'zel, I need your promise. Carry my hope. Carry my burden. Call my dragons, Kulos and Kuthos, and ride to the Astral Sea. Destroy Vlaakith. Release our people. Be our future and our legacy.
Duty. All my life, I've traveled in its slipstream, not once questioning its path. In its service I came here, and now I will carry your hope, Prince Orpheus, and I will carry your burden. But to that burden I must add my own, the loss of those I leave behind.
Lach crashed Macvlek. So be it. Now, give me my freedom from this form. I will not be Geik. I did what I did to save my people. The rest is up to them. Someone else must rise within the ranks to lead the revolution against Vlaakith. Give me my freedom from this form. Release my soul to the astral seas, while I still have one to call my own. Githka Tavkim crashed.
Kulos! I can never forget you. Your name will be etched in our slates. You will be called Mlagir, Liberator! To the skies!
The Githyanki are departing in peace. Curious sight in a day already full of them.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city, smoldering, waiting to be rebuilt. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
What is it, wizard? Huh? There will be plenty to furrow our brows over in the morning. Why not take a break?
The crown. It's somewhere in the Chiontha. If I salvage the stones, I could retrieve it. Perhaps even wield it. With the crown in my hands, I would be unstoppable. I would be more than the greatest wizard who ever lived. I would be a god. It's I who should be saying such things. Do not think I leave you without a heart as heavy as your own. I owe it to myself to follow where destiny leads. I'll never forget you. That I promise. And if you ever felt differently, there'll be a place waiting for you in the heavens.
I envy him. If we had dominated the brain, we would be greater than gods. Perhaps one day, the plains will quake as Mystra and Gale clash for control of the weave. I would not bet against our wizard if it does come to pass. As it is, our future is uncertain, and we must face it without divinity, without our illithid powers. As mortals. What shall we do with our liberty?
What's the rush? Surely we're due to be fated as heroes in this place. We'll drink for free. If any taverns survived.
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow! What the... Oh, no. Oh, God. Well, it was nice when it lasted. Ah! I'm sorry. I have to go.
Astarion is cursed to flee the sun, as I am cursed to walk in it. Do not belittle him with pity. He is a survivor, and will thrive upon what bounty the darkness provides. There is life in him yet.
We did it, soldier. The city's going to be all right. And so are you. Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough. So, how'd I do? We did. Together. And now it's done. Careful! Hot! I never gave up. I did my best. I did my best. It's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? I wanted to live in my city with my friends. But life is for the living. And I saw... Goodbye, son. Goodbye, sea. Goodbye. I'm ready. I stand back. I'm going to.
It's over. And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid Empire, no Death God's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
Last night was perfect. Though I couldn't help lying there thinking about my parents before you stirred. More than I thought would be possible, considering the short time we had. I gave them the release they asked for. Freed myself from Shah's grasp just as they wished for. But there's moments where I think I'd trade that to be able to see them again. Talk to them again. There's so much only they could have told me. But that's all gone now. I've got to move on. Find some place for myself. I was hoping you'd say that. Whatever lies ahead will be far less daunting if I have you. It could be just like old times. Well, hopefully not exactly like old times. I think I've had enough camping and mortal peril for one lifetime.
Since the Netherbrain fell, you and Shadowheart have seen more of Faerun than you ever thought possible. She no longer shies from wolves or water. Nothing in the world frightens her anymore, and you feel you could face anything by her side. One day, you receive a letter passed to you by a stranger who bows with deference. An invitation to a gathering of the friends and allies who stood by your side in the fight against the Absolute. You waste no time in packing and set off on the long road back to where all of your adventures together began.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon, wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
Now there's a face I know well indeed.
We've some plucked wine from all over the world, but is there one bottle of fresh blood?
The past
Now there's a face I know well indeed.
I didn't expect to be nervous. But seeing everyone here like this, it's strange, isn't it? I feel like I must have dreamed the last few months. Now I'm waking up back in camp with my hair smelling like wood smoke and fallen leaves stuck to my backside. A little wine might help accelerate the process. So, we should divvy up what we tell people about what we've been doing these past few months. I'd hate to be a bore that comes along and regurgitates the same story to someone moments after you've told them. Any ideas? Well, there's the visit to the House of the Moon, fending off Sharan assassins. That stray imp that joined us. Bing Bong, wasn't it? We've squeezed in a lot. And I'm glad I got to share it all with you. I'm sure we'll have them hanging off our every word. I'll leave you to do some mingling, unless you need anything else. That can be arranged. Almost a shame we're with company. I'd be tempted to let you whisk me away someplace quiet. Why? Are you expecting to be gone for long? All right. I could get lost in those arms. With music in the air and wine flowing, I think I'll manage. Don't get into trouble, but if you must, fetch me first.
One day I'll catch a break.
It's
A word,
fine
please?
night.
It's
Very fine
very
indeed.
important.
This seems pretty red, but no, not even.
Well met. I am, however, available for the duration of this spell to assist with the tying of any loose ends related to my Your words may... The good I have been entrusted... With that, I'm afraid my spell is waning. Is there anything else you needed? To think I believe godhood...
For 2 months, I never... Nothing but seeing you brings me even more pleasure than take... It's nice. It's worth it, I'd say. I miss this place. This Shractalor. No need to pretend. Shractalor is the capital. Algish... It's fallen to me to secure an alliance. My blade, sometimes... my people... But you've heard that refrain. Soon, I'll be back.
So you made it!
Seems...
Well, and whatever you've been doing with your time, it clearly worked wonders. Love. And where better to celebrate? I haven't seen the sun since the brain fell. Well, although you're more than capable of facing him. From the moment I will miss our...
Well, now. My first. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden build. I knew an Baldur. Not though she spends more time locking up comrades for all your travels. Oh, I must
There's something strange in your old friend's mouth. What a familiar invitation. He wants you to throw the object he's dropped. But it isn't a scratch barks merrily, and something like he whines.
I was not.
Our skeletal friend will be... You might help me with the title, though. But you...
There you are. I was hoping you'd make your way over. Gods. Oh, it's up the troll. I don't... Yeah, you want to hear about the Stegosaur wizard, the wizard. Right, young Steg, the great... I plunged a blade into the left eye. Straight... Go on. Always...
We get along quite well, I think.
You have managed to survive. So, here... Do you ever regret that we did not take control of the Netherbrain? True, I shall not dwell on the past, though. I think perhaps it will... Rebels swarm to my cause, and even if it takes centuries, I will reclaim... Naturally, you may observe...
Thou feel, hast thy thoughts been with Brit? She would not come. True, didst thou not employ her ever to carry all of it? And who in thy band, thy not in... Recall that in time all changeth and all is rejoined. What indeed? The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready, for thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving. To you. The dead three. Thy faces, gods. Thy actions, barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou sought to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools. Everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals. I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.